So we have a couple of questions from our audience. So the first one is lots has been written about gaps in education, especially technologically. How can universities ensure that those gaps for students are being shrunk so that education is accessible for everyone?
Well, I'll try it if no one else wants it. Um, I was actually really impressed with Notre Dame back in March, more so than I have been this semester. But they went and sent all the students home, and if they didn't have internet, they bought them internet connections. And I had this one student, a great student, one of my best students, but the family did not have internet. Um, Notre Dame bought them like 3 or 4 months. But there's so many other places that, I worry actually more. Well, I worry a lot for grade school children, poor children, people in rural areas. I understand that it's a huge problem. Internet access is a huge problem. I don't think our students have that much of a problem, but I know that, our students are pretty well off, so it's less problematic for them, and Notre Dame did help those who needed help.
Well, and I would say certainly in the pandemic, I think Wake Forest faculty were trying to be as accommodating as they could for the students that did have struggles. From everything from what Chris was saying earlier, with having siblings that were at home that they were then asked to help take care of, to people who were in different time zones that made it difficult for them to participate, and they were very accommodating. To do that on a grander scale is harder, but certainly it's something that we have to think about. I will say for Washington, D.C. and our program in terms of non-pandemic times and now, our goal is that any student that's at Wake Forest can come through this program without it being an additional financial burden on them. So we make sure that they are not everything down to paying for their Metro cards, to making sure that they have the financial means to fly here if they need to fly here. We make sure it's a sort of even playing field, that it won't cost them additional funds in order to be here. And we try to do the same thing with students who want to study abroad, because so a high percentage of Wake Forest students study abroad, and it is, as many people know, a life-changing experience. We want to make sure that all of our students, regardless of their financial circumstances, are able to do that.